hoping that we can align. I'm hoping you're not just a figment of mine. 'Cause if you're not there, where have you been all my life? You want a color in black and white, carving me with your tongue. Never wanted anything so much. If you're not there, there's no luxury worth living. If you're not there, there's nothing worth giving. I've had everything going on. Where have you been all my life? Cover me with your tongue. If you're not there, there's no luxury worth living. If you're not there, there's nothing worth giving. I've had everything going on. If we're dreaming, then this is so that it feels so real. I've had everything on
Alright, mic check. Looks like we got a signal. Just give me one more moment here. We'll get into what we got for you.
If we're dreaming, this is so that it feels so real. I'm hoping that we can align.
And if you didn't know, this track playing right now is by me, myself, and I, Audio Oracle Remix.
You're not there. If we're dreaming, then this is so that it feels so real. I've had everything on if we're dreaming, then this is so that it feels so real. I'm hoping that we can align. I'm hoping you're not just faking a lie. 'Cause if you're not there,
enough of that one. Oops, give me a moment here. I've completely lost my notes that I was about to get into. They decided to exit the screen. Just give me one moment. Just waiting for this other background track to load up. All right. Oh, excuse me. Bless me, bless you. Right. Get my notes back. All right. Once again, welcome one, welcome all. Hope you're doing well today. It's the 20th of May, 2026. We're on a Wednesday, also known as the hump of the week. I thought I'd quickly chime in. Well, may or may not be that quick, but we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we'll be here for about half an hour, but it might be, double that. So we might be here for an hour. And maybe my last entry maybe was about 2 weeks ago or something like that. Now, again, I expect nobody to watch these videos or tune in when it comes to the masses. Shout out to the few, those are the needle in the haystack few, that do tune in and or do share the videos, which is very important if you can do that, so we can get some extra outreach. So it's very important. But before we even get started, just to quickly say, I did put on the community wall post just this morning. It was a shout out to Zach, and it's a big thing right about now where they've been basically, taking the stats of those in schooling and noting basically how bad their reading and comprehension is. And again, the idiocracy is in full swing, ladies and gentlemen. And I love the title that Zach used. Zach put Gematria ? And he says, they can't even read. Yeah? They can't even read. They've got no comprehension. So again, here we are showing basic stuff. Of course, even though we already knew this, we didn't need these stats to come out. I mean, we was already on this, noting this type of thing from, a long time ago. Even probably before the community even started, to be fair, with those that had eyes to see what was coming up on the horizon. And it's the real sad shame of the world, right? They just make you, dare I say, smart enough, but just enough of what they need so you can, do the work that they need you to do for them, so you can build the world that they want, And that is the real circumstance and the crisis of it all, right? So, if you're watching this on the replay or if you're joining in a moment, well, I'll have to say this again because you might not see it until I say it. But anyway, if you're watching this on the replay, if you look at the pinned comment that I put in the live chat, if you use that link, you'll be able to see somewhat of the, basically there's some situation with your show notes there, not all of it. I ripped some of it out. I didn't put, loads of screenshots or anything. I just quickly ripped some bits out. So if you hit that link, that will somewhat give you a little bit of a visual reference. I won't really say semi-interactive, but you got a little something. And of course, I had to chime in on this because a horse is involved, right? We've been following a lot of the horse stuff since last year. A lot of symbolism around the world to do with horse this and horse that. By the myriad. And of course, we had the Lee constellation bar in Switzerland. And then, of course, we had the major thing recently in the UK with the Kent meningitis situation. And of course, when I looked it up, with the pathologist that was born in 1746, and then what he found in the 1800s, which was like the first, bacterials or whatever bacteria for meningitis. Again, with that situation, was it 33 people died? Interesting number. And again, if you're not just read, we'll just say a tiny bit here. Again, his life lesson is 38. Go figure. Horse equals 38. Pandemic 38. Pegasus, again, the mythical horse Pegasus. He's born the day after the year of the horse began. So again, this year we just started, in February 17th, the year of the horse, or the year of the fire horse. And lo and behold, he's born the day after. And his birthplace is Switzerland. Go figure. And Switzerland has the statue that's eating children. I mean, give me a break. So again, think about all the teens that died in the ritual killing in the bar, and also think about Kent, UK, and the universities. It's going to be mainly teenagers, right? Young adults. So think about that. And for the rest, be sure to check out what I've already put out concerning that. I've still got something that I've been holding off putting out for Kent meningitis, with a big follow-up that I've got there, but does it really matter? As I say, I'm up to speed. You can put it out, nobody's going to see the video, nobody cares, and as we say, for the most part, as we know, the Zombieland variants, they haven't got the reading and comprehension skills and the brain capacity to take in simple, obvious, rudimentary, elementary stuff. Hence why they fall short, and the only thing they can do is, one of those recent buffoons that was around the other day. What was his name? Bullet something? I can't remember his name, but it was something Bullet. But anywho, again, please don't procreate. But anyway, so this person, they fell off their horse. So again, of all the things, right? A horse. How much horse have we been following symbolism? Right? It says beautiful soul, exceptional soldier 24, who died at the Royal Horse Show. And of course, you got all the other scumbags there, right? In attendance. You got King Charles, you got the Duke of Kent, you got this one, that one. Yeah. So exceptional soldier 24 who died at the Royal Horse Show. And of course, you got a picture here of the young lady, commanding officer, and of course, people are paying tribute, calling her bright light. Also, note this happened on a Friday. We get back to some of the extra stuff there, but to do with some things that was coming into my mind, because I know Venus is Friday. Of course, Saturn is Saturday. Of course, Monday's moon. Was it Tuesday? Mercury? I can't remember all the other ones. But anywho, boom. You got the update time of 58. We're going to get back to why that's important or interesting, nonetheless. Definitely interesting concerning, zodiac, calendar, and the 58s that go with that. And so does Freemasonry equal 58? But anywho, the initial post time is 38 minutes past the hour, and we know the word murder equals 38. Apparently, she was exiting the show or whatever, and as she went to exit, she fell off her horse. I don't know if food or lunch juice or whatever got spiked. And again, don't forget, just recently in London, not more than 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, we had the horses that was running through London that magically ran out of whatever stables from, Buckingham Palace or whatever it was. We had the black and white horse, right? There might have been a couple more horses, but there was definitely a black one and a white one. I'm not sure what the other colours were. If it was, I can't remember actually. Was it more than 2 horses? It might have been more than 2, but as I said, there was definitely 2 that was black and white. And of course, symbolism. Saying that, they've got her right here with a black and white horse in the picture that they've got her standing up in. But yeah, horse 38. The initial post time is 38 minutes past the hour. Again, found dead 38. Collapsed 38, all those type of words, cancel, destroy, etc. Found dead, right? As we've gone over numerous times by the myriad. And of course, we'll still say, condolences to the young lady, friends and family. Even though I'm not all for certain services, concerning the royals and the army and the soldiers. Anywho, another thumbnail for the Sun, talking about the same tragedy for Ciara Sullivan, right? The troop. And again, she died at 24. The word troop equals 24, right? So anyway, for another thumbnail, or when you go into this, the other post or article that they've got in the Sun for Ciara, give me a moment here, right? For Ciara, it says horse tragedy. Service person dies during Royal Windsor horse show attended by King Charles after falling from horse. Note the initial post time over here, 13:07. Of course, the 33rd prime is 137. The update time is 44. I mean, she was a soldier, military, in all that department, right? Again, shooting 44, soldier 44, killing, execution, military, gunfire, firearms. Might be one or two I'm forgetting right now. I'm not at the link bit just yet. I'm just going off the top of my head. Again, soldier 44, military 44. I mean, what are the odds? Again, we know there's an organic side, but there's so much fishy stuff concerning these lot by the myriad. Give me 1 second here. Just give me 1 moment. Before we carry on, be sure to note my other community wall post that I put up this morning. What was it talking about? It was the Interpol that have done the hold on, let me quickly get it up from my notes so I can see it anyway. Put it up here. Did you see the Interpol post that I put up just now? So with all the cybercrime that's been going on, they put out, this is the Interpol, yeah? Big Interpol. We're talking about 201 arrests in the first of its kind cybercrime operation in the MENA region, right? MENA, the MENA region. Really? It's talking about and showing who they took down, Singapore and this place, that place, and all these other, focused operations in the MENA region. Arrested 201 individuals with a further 382 suspects. 13 countries from the Middle East and North Africa took part in Operation Rams. Interesting, RAM. Which aim to investigate and disrupt malicious infrastructure, identify and arrest suspects, and prevent future losses. The operation focused on neutralizing phishing and malware threats, as well as tackling cyber scams that inflict severe costs to the region. I mean, that has been going crazy though. It has been really picked up its scale of what they do, right? The Indian calling centers in India and whatnot, and how they target, people around the world, scamming. But overall, what's caused, as I pointed out a bazillion times, and it's rhetorical, what's causing people to do that? Now I know there's some people that you just want anyway, but what's causing people? Oh wow, I need to, whether you're nicking stuff from the shop, whether you're living on the street or not, inflation, cost of living, everything's just really, there's actually more than enough to feed the people this thing and that thing to aid people to get by. But of course, all by design, of course, they will have it, not in a better, basically not in the better for, but in the betterment for what they're looking out for and how they want to create the type of infrastructure that they want to create. Through all sorts of angles, right? Which we've gone over by the myriad so many times. So, and as we know a lot of cybercrime also that's been going on, regardless of scam centers and malware, this or whatever, from these type of things. I mean, we've shown over here in our community and myself how much cybercrime has been from the powers that shouldn't be. So if you're not up to speed, look at the post, and I'm pretty sure you should see a playlist that accompanies the post. Go through that playlist and you will see from airport situations happening in the last couple of years, the power cuts to cybercrime, be it Christian Dior, co-op shop, I mean, we've been seeing it, So again, 201 arrests from Interpol to do with scam centers, malware viruses. 200. I mean, of all the numbers, I mean, give me a break. But yet, they're never going to catch the real scumbags, or the other part of the scumbags, that the real controllers, because for obvious reasons. So. Let me do this. Quickly go back on the YouTube. Excuse me, because I was in my my gallery reading this now. Let me quickly go back to YouTube. Hold on, my community wall posts. And continue that way. Just give me one moment. All right, I'm at my wall. Give me a second here. It's like the fourth post down or something with the loading GIF loading up. Just let me open this up. So, right. Ciara Sullivan, born 9th of December. From her birthday to 15th of May is 209 days. Ciara Sullivan equals 209. Sullivan equals 29. Horse equals 29. Gunner equals 29. Are you seeing this? So what are the odds? She fell off the horse. She's one of the royal, at the royal horse show. Yeah? Are you seeing this? She dies 209 days from her birthday, and her full name equals 209. Sullivan 29, horse 29, gun 29. She dies 209 days from her birthday. Ciara Sullivan equals 209. She's born 9th of December, and she just died on the 15th of May. Again, she dies age 24. She was a troop, right? Troop equals 24. Ciara died age 24. She dies on a day with a life lesson of 30. Right, so Friday, 15th of May, 2026. If you add it up, so 5 and 15 and 2 and 0 and 2 and 6. Sorry, start again. 5 and 15 and 2 and 0 and 2 and 6. Yeah, that's it. Equals 30. And that was the life lesson of the day. Troop equals 30. So Troop 24, she died age 24. The day that she dies on has a life lesson of 30. She dies. She dies on the day with a life lesson of 30, excuse me. And Troop equals 30 as well as 24. I mean, give me a break. Also, 15th of May leaves 230 days of the year. Drop the 0. 0 is just the placeholder. 23. Ciara equals 23. Ciara died on a day with a numerology of 66. 5 and 5 at 20 at 26 equals 66. They called her bright light. Bright light equals 66, as they did in the newspaper, right? Bright light. Also, year of horse equals 66. Again, we'll quickly go over the initial post times and update times again, with extras that I didn't say before, or extra additionals, because it wasn't engraved in my mind. But anywho, again, if you note the initial post time of the articles, just go on slide number 2 if you're on the YouTube, and you'll see the second slide, you'll see that I put, both article things on the same bit. And note the 38 minutes and the 44 minutes. Again, we'll get back to the 58. Remember, I spoke about zodiac and calendar. All right. So again, she dies on a day. 66 numerology, year of the horse. She falls off her horse. They called her bright light. 66. Again, year of the horse equals 66. I mean, come on, man. Dies on a day of a life lesson of 30. She was a troop. Troop equals 30. Again, Troop 24, she dies age 24. Excuse me, just quickly saying this again. There's somebody just joined the stream at the left, so that's why I quickly just went over it quickly again. I will say this last bit and then we'll keep it moving. Again, Ciara Sullivan, born 9th of December. From her birthday, 9th of December, to when she dies on the 15th of May, is 209 days. Ciara Sullivan equals 209. Her last name, Sullivan, equals 29. Again, she fell off a horse. The horse equals 29. She was a gunner. Again, she was a troop. Gunner was 29. Again, troop 24. She dies age 24 on a day with a life lesson of 30. Troop equals 30. 15th of May leaves 230 days of the year. Ciara equals 23. We went over the bright light and year of the horse with the numerology on the day she died, which was 66. And then if you note the news articles, 38 minutes past under 44 minutes against Sullivan, 38. Horse equals 38. Masonic, killing and soldiers. Again, she was a soldier. Yeah. Again, update time, 44 minutes past, soldier 44, military, kill, execution, gunfire, firearms, and shooting, 44. Again, obviously not arbitrary. Right, let me get back to my notes now. Okay, to my note gallery. Again, we do this for the miners like myself that actually use our brain cells. And can see the obvious. My front door, give me 1 second here. Okay, so again, she's been involved with the British Army. She began the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. She began service with them in June 2021. In September 2022, deployed as part of the state funeral for Queen Elizabeth II. In May 2023, participated in the coronation of King Charles III and Queen Camilla. She recently advanced her career by qualifying as an advanced riding instructor, where she trained military workforces and coached mounted gunners and officers within the unit. Following the announcement of a tragic accident, she was highly praised by her commanding officer as an outstanding soldier and a fearless and gifted horsewoman. Don't forget, Freemasons equals 155. I'm not going to go over all of this because there's a bit more that I've got here, but I just want to get the highlight points. Right, so the establishment date of the, give me a second here. Yeah, the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery, excuse me. So again, the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery, active since 17th of April 1946 till the present day, yeah? What's interesting is that her birthday and this day, so the establishment day of this Royal Troop Horse Artillery, and her day of birth, right, Ciara, has the same numerology and life lesson, top to bottom, perfect. Yeah? 42, 24, 15, 22, 13. Even the, yeah, everything, yeah. Day numerology is the same, 21, 12 at 9, 21, or you got 4 at 17. It's perfect. Perfect, top to bottom, straight, full house. 33 weeks between. So from April 17th to, her birthday, December 9th, you've got 237 days. Remember the 42, that factors in with the 2 times 3 times 7. If you're up to speed with the 42s and the elite in Freemasonry and Zionism and Saturn, of course. But anyway, bam, alternative span 33 weeks. Got overhang of some days, but was some change or whatever, but interesting nonetheless. Also, number of the beast is 258, right? Masonry equals 17. Masonry on Mason equals 17. Interesting. Hold up here. Give me a second, guys. Hold up. And when she was born in 2001, she was born on a day with a life lesson of 24. Troop 24. She dies age 24. Wow. Interesting. And remember, the establishment date of the troop, or the Royal or the King Troop Royal Artillery, has the same perfect numerology and life lesson, top to bottom. Full house, full suite. So the day she was born, that had the same life lesson, same everything, yeah? Numerology 42 above the life lesson of 24. Sorry guys, I'm just going through these slides. I don't want to say everything, but I'm just, looking at some stuff at the same time. Now, from the establishment date, the foundation date, of the artillery, yeah? The troop, artillery, whatever. 17th of April to her death day on the 15th of May is 29 days. Yeah. 29 days. How many days from her birthday? How many days did she die from her birthday? Again, 11 horse. Hold on, give me a second. Give me one moment. I need to grab a quick screenshot. Give me one moment. Thank you, appreciate it. Gunner was 29, that was what it was. So Gunner 29, Horse 29, 29, Sullivan 29, Ciara Sullivan 209. Again, dying 209 days from her birthday. Again, 0 is just a placeholder, so 29. And here we have again 29 factoring in now from the foundation day of the artillery to her death day. Also note the alternative span is 40. And Ciara equals 40. Again, the alternative span is 40 days, yeah? Sorry, 4 weeks, 0 days. And Ciara equals 40. And from the day that they deemed it a national type of crisis for the, or a national incident for the Kent notice, which was the 13th of March, or March 13th. 2 months and 3 days, Ciara equals 23. From the year of the horse, or actually it's the day after, which is Gaspard, the pathologist from 1746 that we spoke about earlier. Again, go and check out the meningitis playlist so you can get up to speed if you're not up to speed. And his birthday has the same life lessons in numerology, top to bottom, perfect. Again, 6630 life lesson, 66 numerology. Again, it's like a bright light and year of the horse, 66. Troop equals 30. Again, she dies at 24. Troop equals 30 and 24. So again, life lesson 30, dies at 24, troop equals 24. And it's 2 months, 4 weeks, and 0 days from the pathologist, Gaspard from Switzerland. Remember all the horse stuff with him when he's born? Yeah, horse 38, Pegasus, the mythical horse Pegasus. Again, pandemic 38. I remember pandemic 65 as well, because the prime number is 313, March 13th, with the establishment day that they said the deemed it a national incident with the Kent meningitis situation. Again, you're not up to speed, be sure to go through that playlist, man. If not, don't worry about it. Put your feet up, relax, chill. Also, the alternative span from 2 months, 4 weeks, and 0 days is 2 months, 28 days. Death equals 228. Oh, wow. Her birthday, Anne Gaspard, the Switzerland pathologist guy. So it's her birthday, and the day she dies has got the same numerology. And remember how that also goes with the found dated date, right? 17th of April. Yeah, because it's the 60th. Yeah, yeah. I mean, of course it is, yeah, because it's the 18th to the 17th and all of that. Ugh. And you got 2 months, 1 week, 3 days. Alternative span is 2 months and 9 days. I mean, come on. So again, 213, death 213. Or you got the 29, 2 months, 2 months, 9 days. We've gone over the 29s enough. And the day that she died, and of course, soldier and war. Just quickly, soldier and war. World War equals 42. War equals 42. Again, she was a bomber. I can't remember the name for it. Bombardier, what is it? I can't remember what it is. But anyway, of course, she would have dealt with bombs as well as guns being a soldier, right? Point is, even explosion, her birthday is when? December 9th, explosion equals 129. How this all comes together. Wow. And the day she died, you got King Charles, because again, he's at the royal show of the horses, right? You've got his name equals 135. Hold up, let me get it up quickly. Yeah, Charles Philip Arthur George equals 135. And then you've got Ciara Sullivan, the trooper who died at the horse show just the other day. Yeah. On the 135th day of the year. I mean, also sacrifice 62. We've got 6 months and 2 days from Prince Charles's Frosty Creature birthday, November 14th to May 15th. So from 1 year into the next. And then from when he got married, or I don't think it was coronation. What was it? When did he get? Hold on. Coronation. It was the coronation, not the marriage. Coronation was May 6th. Pretty sure Freemason or Freemasons is 56. For Society of Jesus, and then that goes back to Society of Jesus, aka the Jesuit Order. Same old, same shit. But anywho, you got 12 months and 10 days, drop to 0. Blood sacrifice 121. I mean, this is just it looks fishy to me. You know, what caused the? How did she just come off? Did the horse wild out or something? Like what's going on? How did she just come off the horse like that? She's well versed and trained on the horse. She trains horses. How was the horse just going crazy, or she just magically fell off? I'm not saying the horse can't, go crazy or do something, but my point is, what are the odds of that happening on that day? And I'm not saying it can't happen or couldn't happen or whatever, but seems a bit fishy, man. As I say, maybe somebody put something, in their food at lunchtime. Easily done, right? Put a little something, something. Do you know what I mean? Two twos, you fall off your horse, break your neck. Do you know what I mean? Easily done. Again, sacrifice 46 for the 1946 establishment of the April 17th Troop Artillery. Again, in Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Just always remember that shit, yeah? Because remember, they got the soldiers doing their bidding and dirty work, sacrificing their souls, soldier or soul dyer. Yeah, soldier, soul dyer. You know what I mean? Also, hold up. From the establishment day, 17th of March, to the death day, 44 weeks and 1 day. Remember, without include the end date, you got 4 weeks, 0 days. Ciara equals 40. Also, 4 represents foundation as well as death. So again, Ciara equals 40. Include the end date is 4 weeks and 1 day. 41. King equals 41. And of course, you have the creature king in attendance at the Royal Horse Show on that Friday. I mean, look how this just comes together. I mean, come on. I'm telling you now, this girl, this woman soldier, she didn't just die. I'm telling you. I have a hard. I don't think she just died, man. I reckon there's something fishy. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying that it couldn't. I'm not saying that it isn't fishy. No way. I mean, what are the odds, man? I can't say that it isn't. But at the same time, things happen, right? Life, yada, yada, yada. Duke 41. I'm pretty sure in the news they said the Duke of Kent was there. Duke 41, King 41. Yeah, it just seems a bit fishy to me, mate. But as we always say, with what's rolling at the bottom of the screen there, save me saying it, read and comprehend, regardless if there is nefarious activities and mittens involved or not. Just note the numbers, the ratio of the numbers, the volume, the patterns, yeah. How much does it keep coming up with specific situations? Duke of Kent equals 40. So you've got 40, Duke 41, Duke of Kent 40. "218 days from his birthday, October 9th, Duke of Kent, to when she dies." Again, Gaspard, born February 18th, the day after the Year of the Horse. And again, the day that she dies has a numerology of 66. She falls off her horse at the Royal Horse Show. And year of the horse equals 66. Numerology 66, 5 at 15 at 20 at 26. Again, she died May 15th, 2026. On a day of her life lesson of 30. Troop, because she was a troop. Troop equals 30. Troop also equals 24. She died at age 24. She was born on a day of her life lesson 24, as we went over already. I mean, it's just undeniable. Right, there's a bit I'm looking for here. I don't know why I can't see it, but basically with the update time of 58 in one of the news outlets there. Oh yeah, I'm finding it right now. Perfect. It just came up here. Because of course I had to look at Toro, what's his name? Or Toro Souza? Prince Leo, not Prince, excuse me, Pope. You know, don't forget the peas, goddammit, the peas. Again, the perversion and phallic worship. Note the P's, power, papacy, pope. You know, they want you to be polarized in a specific way. You know, they want to take over your perception of certain things, so it's all muddy and cloudy, so you don't get what the fuck's going on. Yeah, no, all the P's now. President, prime minister, you know, etc. Right, Pope Leo, you know, the X, you know, the Roman letters, whatever it is, I can't remember right now. Anyway, you got another 41 and 58. And the calendar's all to do with the Pope. Pope equals 52, you get 52 weeks in the year. You get 52 cards, 4 different suits to represent the 4 seasons and all of that stuff, right? Yeah. And his real name is Robert Francis Prevost. Prevost. Pope Leo, yeah? Prevost equals 38. Interesting. Without the middle name, you get 193, 67, and 158. Interesting. Again, 44 and Freemasonry numbers, basically. Of course, the prime to go with 193, and then Freemasonry equals 67 and 158. Of course, Robert 33, 84 like Jesuits or Jesuit, and 78 as well. Yeah. Pope Leo 24. And again, the update time, the calendar zodiac stuff with the wow. You got 30, excuse me, 1 second. You got 30 weeks and 3 days, and a 213 alternative span. 6 months, 29 days. 29 still about as well. But anyway, so from when he got his position last year for his papacy, Pope, on May 8th. And it's all celestial, right? It's all starry and, you know, the heavens above. I mean, yeah, this is pretty undeniable for me now, actually. Looking at this extra bit now, you know, I would say 70-30, you know, 30% organic, 70% all in. Now I'm like, you know what? It's looking like 99.9.9. But at the same time, I mean, because they're all around the structured things, isn't it? What they've set up. So, you know, it's a given that the numbers can still fall in, obviously, organic because of the setup that they've done. You know what I mean? So they only have to do so much because they've already foundated so much, if you see what I'm trying to say. But obviously, I'm not saying that they don't implement a lot of stuff so much to make sure XYZ goes down and who gets handpicked and the day that they're born and the life lesson, and all this other stuff. But as I say, once you set it up so much or set up a thing, it's just going to be so structured naturally. It's just working in tandem with the cosmos, if you see what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But as I say, I'm not going to take away to say, that they definitely do stuff present day still and or in real time somewhat or so much to make sure specific stuff goes down on a specific day, just to make sure, cause that accident or that car crash with that person, you know what I mean? Or whatever it is. Or some Allah Akbar running down the road trying to stab people. Again, we're not saying that they are all, even I'm not saying that they are all from a scripted you-know-what, but as I keep putting out a bazillion times by the myriad, of course, it's still indirect occurrence and environmental conditions of why people will be spazzing out or doing specific stuffs on specific days, and they don't even know why they, feeling to do XYZ, and they're just carrying out a specific thing or role or an antic. And lo and behold, I come along and know their age, the numerical value of their name, the day in question of the life lesson and numerology and whatnot. And so, well, I'm not surprised. Look at all of this that runs parallel over and over again. So again, Pope and calendar and whatnot. I'm pretty sure calendar is 58. Hold up, so you've got 30 weeks and 3 days. Oh, wait. Do you know what? Don't worry about the 30 weeks and 3 days. This thing messed me up. Or the 213, or the 6 months and 29 days. Forget that. I remember when I punched in stuff in the calendar, and I took a couple of screenshots. I looked up and I was like, oh my God, why is it on the 6th when it should be the 9th of December? To go with her birthday, of course, Ciara Sullivan. So yeah, scrap that. But of course, keep the May 8th, which is the Papacy Day, with this creature, Pope Leo. We've got a correct one here though. So Catholic 35, right? 30 weeks and 5 days. Pretty sure Catholic 35. There's a couple of 35s I'm forgetting right now. Thelema 35. Alistair Crowley. If you're not up to speed, go figure. Look up Thelema. Alistair Crowley. Right. I'm not going to go over everything. Arturo Sosa, the current Superior General of the Jesuit Order. Born November 12th. And from coming up for his upcoming birthday, you get 5 months and 4 weeks, 0 days. Jesuit Order 54, or the Jesuit Order, one of the two, with or without the. The 42nd prime factors in as well. You've got 181 days, alternative span. 25 weeks and 6, 6 days. Pretty sure I had something for 256. Give me one moment here. Quickly go back on some of these slides. It might have been the Royal. Hold up. Give me a moment here. Quickly pull this up quick. pretty sure. 256. Where was that gone now? Royal Horse Artillery equals 256. And then Royal Horse Artillery. God, give me a sec, guys. Mission. Yeah, so from Superior General's birthday for the Jesuits, Arturo Sosa. November 12th, his birthday. So from her death day, Ciara Sullivan. To his upcoming birthday, 25 weeks and 6 days. Royal Horse Artillery 256. Alternative span 5 months and 4 weeks. Jesuit Order 54. Six months and 3 days from his birthday last year to when she dies. May 15th, 2026. Jesuit Order 63. And you've got 26 weeks and 3 days. I mean, come on. Also, you've got Kill 64 as well, if you include the end date. But anyway, you've got 26 weeks and 3 days. Society of Jesus 56. Freemason or Freemasons is 56. The 56 prime is 263. So again, here we have 26 weeks and 3 days. Wow. No surprise. Right. Catch on the rebound, which may or may not be soon. Wholeness.